Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the We're Going 5 podcast, powered by TSH Tennis. Wimbledon final coming up. Semis over. Jannik Sinner into the final. Carlos Alcaraz into the final. The best final we can think of. But before we get into the breakdown, Haroon's in studio.
Welcome back, Haroon. Welcome back.
It's good to be here.
You're out of the airplane bathroom and into the studio.
Airplane mode on.
It's cozy. This table, I don't know if it was made for three, but we have three in studio. Smail, Novak Djokovic falling to Jannik Sinner in three, I think, easy sets. His toughest defeat ever in a Grand Slam semifinal. I want your thoughts on this match.
Your boy.
I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sick to my stomach.
Pain o'clock.
It was hard as hell to watch this match for me from an emotional standpoint, to see where he is now, and just he was no match for Sinner today. The story is that Sinner is unmatchable. Haroon, we're talking before the match. He's redlining all the ground strokes. Djokovic can't get into the rallies. He can't bother him. It was so sad to watch. I don't even think he went into this match with a belief he could win. And that's what breaks my heart the most. Those first two sets, you watch them. He's there, he's playing. I didn't see the belief. This is just a feeling. There's no killer instinct. There's no, I know what he's going to do. He doesn't know, he doesn't have a game plan. He doesn't even know what he can do to bother Sinner. The forehand failed him today. His movement is down. But Jannik Sinner is untouchable right now, guys. I think the grass even favors him more in the matchup against Djokovic, which is something wild. I thought that we would never see this. Djokovic couldn't see his serve. He couldn't touch his serve basically the whole match, and he couldn't touch and he couldn't do anything on return either. It was sad. Jannik is incredible. He deserves to be in the final. He's world number one. He's the best player in the planet.
I wonder if Djokovic is regretting sharing these secrets with Sinner on how to beat him after.
100%.
After
100%.
He's like, he gave him all the secrets. He told him what to do, and he made him now. He created a monster. That's what he did. He created a monster. And like I said before, he's younger. Djokovic, faster, stronger, tougher. He's just Djokovic on steroids. It's really unfair. It's unfair because
I don't want to use the steroids point, but just he's on another level. He accelerated Sinner's growth. Maybe Sinner would have been like this at 27. He's doing this now at 23. It's not even fair.
He's not intimidated at any point in time in the match. There's no point. Usually that's the kill factor that you have as a GOAT, as a great, as a legend, that you have that arsenal on your side, just that aura, that all these players are going to be afraid of you, and these pressure points, 30, 40, 15, 30, stuff like that. But Sinner is not afraid at all, and he proved
he
it
has
time
no
and
reason
time
to
again.
be afraid, Haroon. He's now 5-0 in his last five matches, or 6-0 if you include the 6
5-0.
The
last 9 sets.
He's the only person to beat Novak Djokovic 5 times in a row outside Rafael Nadal.
It's now, we've seen it now on all three surfaces. Hard, clay, and now grass. This was his best chance, I thought. I genuinely thought this was his best chance. And it was the biggest flop. He played him better in RG.
I told you guys his best chance was Roland Garros.
I didn't think that. But
his
now
best
in
chance
hindsight,
at a slam is Roland Garros.
Okay, well, it looks like it might have been true.
To me, the weirdest thing is when this matchup happens, when it's Sinner versus Djokovic, and I keep going back to thinking, okay, then if the strategy for this match is it going to be, I'm going to try to do what you do, that shouldn't be the strategy to me. I'm like, okay, what did Grigor do? What did Grigor do that was better? I felt like first very aggressive, using the slice, using the variation. Like the same thing happened in RG. He tried to do the same exact thing Jannik Sinner does. I'm like, how is that the strategy to try to beat Jannik Sinner?
That's a great
You're
point.
not. You can't. You're doing the same exact thing this guy does. Fine, okay. If we're in 2015, but this is 2025. You're 38 years old. He's 23. You can't do that. It comes down to just basic science. You don't have the power. You don't have the fitness. You don't.
He tried to serve and volley a bit more.
How many times? How many times? Okay, but the serve and volley, but there was no variation within the rallies.
That's the only thing. I love that point that you mentioned. That's the only thing that he did, serve and volley. Like, he threw them in, and he threw them in the third set when
he was down. The set was over. The set was over.
He was throwing it in with not even the conviction that I wanted to see. About that point, Yusuf, like just some stats. You guys like stats, don't you?
You love
Look
stats.
at this. the win percentage on second serve for Jannik 63%, for Djokovic 17%. He was getting killed on second serve. That means every time Sinner saw a second serve, it was night sleep tight. Look at this, net points 157%. He wasn't effective at the net. Sinner 65%. He didn't draw Sinner into the net enough, in my opinion. I thought he would use the slice. I thought he would draw him in. Very little drop shots, very little slice, very little forcing him. I thought he saw the game plan of Dimitrov and he would come and try to replicate something. Like that was what I thought he was going to do. Receiving points 21% for Djokovic. When have you ever seen that in his career on grass at Wimbledon? He's the killer on return, the greatest return ever. He couldn't see Jannik serve. He couldn't see it. Credit to Jannik, but Djokovic was completely off today. Final thing I want to say about Djokovic's performance regarding stats. Unforced errors 28, but count the forehand unforced errors. I don't have it in front of me. I can't find it right now. The forehand failed him. He needed to dictate points with the forehand. He needed to draw Sinner into the net. He needed to take advantage of second serve. He did none of that today. None of that. Plus the lack of belief, Yusuf. Sinner knows how to play that style. He had to do something different to bother him. He could not, and it's hard to bother Jannik anyways, but like you have to try.
Yeah, but that's not the way. That like I don't know. I'm sad. I'm sad because I felt like, okay, you want to try to do something different. You want to try to use a different game plan. That wasn't the case. But Jannik Sinner deserves his flowers. Jannik Sinner was exactly as we say. He was a 9.5. As much as Novak wasn't bad. It was just he wasn't good. He wasn't great. And Jannik was great. And Jannik being great and Novak being good results in what we just saw. A straight sets.
Novak was good enough to beat anybody except Alcaraz.
I don't know today though. But to your point, since 2018, no one has beaten Novak Djokovic on this court in this tournament other than Carlos Alcaraz twice, Jannik Sinner once. No one else is touching him.
Yeah, and that's incredible, and that shows you that level he is. But he didn't have belief today, guys.
No,
Djokovic, he didn't have belief.
I think to me, I felt like it broke after the first break, which was the third game of the match.
Come on. When
I saw that, the third game of the match, I felt like, okay, what's this?
50,
I never count Novak Djokovic out, but this match, I'm like, there's something. I feel like there was no belief.
It's probably because of the maybe injury. He wasn't feeling great, and then he started to overthink a bit more, or think that, oh well, I have to climb this mountain. I'm not feeling great against Sinner, who's not giving him any free points. Yeah, maybe probably. Like
I don't know how much I give credit to the injury for this loss.
I don't.
That's
a cop out.
But he looked off.
It's a cop out.
He looked off after every single point. He's like that misstep.
Okay, the argument, Harun, I'll say the third set, he did look injured. He wasn't running, and I believe it was because he was injured. Credit to him, he stayed, but like. He was injured, but the first two sets he was fine. It's just the first two sets for me, lack of conviction, lack of belief, lack of a clear game plan. He didn't have belief, and it's because he lost 5 times in a row now. He doesn't think he can win.
I thought it was going to be different though, because we're playing in Wimbledon. You've beaten him twice there. You came back from 2 sets to love down once, and then you beat him in 3 sets the other time. Like I thought it was going to be different. I was proven wrong. My theory of how this Djokovic-Sinner rivalry is going is absolutely completely different than what I expected it to be, and I don't know. Is Novak Djokovic ever going to beat Jannik Sinner?
But by the way,
that's my question.
Those 2 wins against Sinner to me were worth like almost nothing going into this match. I wasn't putting any
but because in sports it's about visualization. But like they never play each other in RG, so no one can tap into anything. But he can tap into that. Like I beat him here. Like at least for Novak.
Yeah, but he was a different player.
I know. And that is true because that's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah. But can we give Jannik Sinner his flowers a bit though, because he's doing some crazy things, guys.
Very unbelievable.
He's second youngest player ever to make it to 4 straight. He's the last 4 Grand Slams played. Jannik Sinner is in the final.
This is GOAT dominance, by the way. Let's be clear. This is GOAT level dominance.
The youngest since Jim Courier.
In final in every slam, this is GOAT dominance. And then it's GOAT level dominance. Simple.
It is.
He's the shortest player to make his first Grand Slam final and complete the.
I think he's very tall.
Youngest.
I mean the fastest player to complete all 4 finals of a slam. to reach all 4 finals of a slam.
No, he's not the youngest, but
The quickest.
the quickest from his first slam
His
final
first is-
to completing all 4 slam finals.
Yeah.
And this is going to
That's
continue
because
because we're
it's-
moving into U.S. Open. Then we're going back to Australian Open, and then like
There's 2 more finals.
I have
coming
no
up.
idea
There's
when
2 more
he's gonna
finals
start
coming.
making finals.
Automatic,
Yeah.
just put him in the US Open and
easy.
Australian
US
Open.
Open
Like,
easy. US
just put
Open.
an 18
Cakewalk.
finals, put that puppy in his bag as well. Like he
He's
has
coming.
those on lockdown.
Hard, it's over. Now it's his territory.
It's over.
Now it's his
It's over,
territory.
and it's credit because
moved-
he's improving so fast.
Yeah.
So fast. He's not the same player he was last year.
Yeah.
He's not.
Even he said on grass, remember he said, I'm
He's-
not that
he-
comfortable on grass, but now, like, even John McEnroe was saying he's doing everything that Novak was doing in
He's
his prime.
praying mantis.
Just like add on to it.
He's praying mantis, Mr. Elastic. He's sliding, gliding across the court, redlining forehands and backhands down the line, changing direction at will, and dictating every point, taking every ball on the rise. He's suffocating everyone. I'm watching from the TV. I'm like, what in the world is Novak supposed to do?
No, I don't know. But it has to be something unconventional. You have to surprise him. Who surprises him? Carlitos. Before we move into the Carlitos Alcaraz, Jannik, Taylor Fritz match, guys. Before we go, Novak Djokovic, we saw what he said in Roland Garros. This might be my last. This might be my last. Other than do you guys think it's his last Wimbledon?
No.
No, I don't think that either.
No, I don't think it's
but the question to be asked
make
after
it-
what we just saw:
Can't make a semi and no.
will Novak Djokovic ever win a Grand Slam again? Harun?
That's a tough one. That's like whether he ever will. You want me to answer the
Yes,
question?
answer-
we're all gonna
Sorry.
answer.
Answer truthfully.
We're all gonna answer.
The fans are watching.
I honestly, at the beginning of the year, I was believing. I was a believer, big believer. Djokovic can win his 20th slam. But right now, he's making semifinals after semifinal on the biggest stage against these guys. And he just doesn't have it. He's losing to Sinner in straights. An RG was close. You could argue that he could have took him to distance. And Wimbledon, his best chance, he's losing in straights. And it's not even a big of a fight against Carly. So I don't know. I think it's over. I think an amazing player, just phenomenal. But yeah, at least,
Smile.
it's not gonna get any easier. It's
No,
not
it's not.
gonna get any
No, it's not.
easier.
No, it's not.
These guys are getting better.
No, it's not.
They're getting better.
Let's see if Smile agrees with you.
I think Gen Z is gonna call me Delulu, but I think he still has one in him. He has one in him. Where I don't know, but he has one. He has one in him. I envision a magical run, similar to the Olympics. You count him out and he finds some magic. For me, it's a question of motivation, and I doubted his motivation at many points during this season. He is only showing up at slams right now. Yeah. Really, he's only showing up at slams.
Semi.
And I don't know.
The semi-wall, though.
Yeah.
Why?
He's on a new wall.
Sinnerkraz.
And also, I don't know if you can just show up to slams and expect to have peak performance. You have to.
But before this match, we were saying he was actually before the Cobolli match, we're saying he's looking the best.
Yeah,
so,
because he's doing. Before
that's
Cobolli,
what we were saying. Now
I didn't agree he was looking the best, but yeah, he was looking good though.
But my point is that he needs to find more motivation than just the slams, because you have to find some form before the slam. I really believe so. And I don't know right now if he's dedicated and if he has it in him to grind the way he used to.
Are you going to answer the question?
I said he has one more in him.
Okay.
He has one more in him. It's not over. It's not over. His body let him down twice this year. The hamstring in Australia, and now whatever happened in Wimbledon.
Will the body stop letting him down?
Yes, it will. In the French Open, it didn't let him down. It's not his surface to win against Jannik.
But what?
It's not his.
Where's the surface?
It's. That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was grass.
He
suffered his worst defeat ever in a semifinal. I thought it was grass.
It's a mix.
Before we thought it was Australia. He beat him comfortably.
Get a coach. Get a real coach. Who in the world's coaching him right now?
Really?
Like, I need someone to give him some kind of game plan, something to work with.
So someone
he had
Cafeína!
something. What is this? I'm just watching him play like Jannik the same way he's been playing Berrettini. It's not going to work.
Where was Andy when we needed him?
Like he needed something. Yeah, he needed something different.
He did beat Alcaraz with Andy.
Yes, he did in Australia, so he can do it. It needs something different. It needs a clear game plan, and he needs to be healthy. He needs to have the motivation. Those three things come together, he can find one more. Yes, he can.
What do you think?
I think it's over.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that. I was hoping that somebody has
the
belief.
biggest believer in Novak Djokovic.
No, you're not. I am the
But-
biggest believer. I'm
You
the
were
only
the biggest
I
thing
was.
you would have said.
I was.
You were.
I was.
Yeah.
But you are saying like it's not gonna get any easier.
Let's clip this in 2026 when Djokovic is lifting up his next 25.
Knock on wood.
25 is happening in
I
26 though.
I wish. And you know, because I've been leading with my heart this entire year. In Australia, Novak Djokovic. In Roland Garros, Novak Djokovic. And then Wimbledon, I backed off because of how much I believe in Carlitos. But Jannik is only going to improve. Carlos is only going to improve. And he has to beat both of them, right? He has to, unless we have a Grigor Dimitrov.
And that's also not taking into account Fonseca.
Add Fonseca to the mix.
You never know what Fonseca is going to do. Huh?
Fine, but I think Fonseca has like, he's going to get 6 losses against Novak before he beats him. The same thing with Jannik, the same thing with a Carlitos.
Not
like
so sure anymore
it's
about
going to
that.
take time. No, just this is not time for Fonseca. Don't find a way. Don't find his name in.
Then don't slander my boy Fonseca right now.
Bring him up. But I think to have to beat Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz back to back to win a slam, he's going to need a big break and to face none of them or face one of them. And I don't know if that's going to happen. Jannik Sinner's not going anywhere. He's going to make it to the finals. He's going to make it to the semifinals of every slam. If anything, Carlitos is probably the one that's going to fall. Jannik's not going anywhere, and Jannik is his kryptonite right now. So I don't know when that's going to happen. He's going to need lots of luck. And I don't know if that's coming anytime soon. He's not getting any younger. He's only getting older.
So let me tell you this. So
I hate that.
Here's what I think. I think Novak can still beat Alcaraz and Sinner back to back. I don't think that that's a problem. What the problem is that he has to play 5 matches before that.
Exactly, yeah, Harun.
So he doesn't have what it takes to go through all of that and then them.
Yeah.
And then them. So your toughest task is coming after you've been grinded long
But
points.
that's like that.
Yeah,
that's the case.
but he still has the game. Pure game.
No,
he
know
has
he
it.
has-
Pure
I think-
athleticism, he has it. But he's just juiced.
My thing is,
it's so hard.
He
So that's
hasn't
why I
shown
don't
he hasn't
believe.
shown any glimpses of taking down Jannik Sinner. Like what can you take away?
If it
like
was first round?
if he faces Jannik Sinner, I can find like the glass half full in a way. He did something here. He did something there.
I'll tell you what he can do.
Nine straight sets lost against Jannik Sinner. No one has ever done that against him.
If I were Novak, I would want to face Sinner in second round.
Yeah.
Second round's a great
There you
place to
go.
play
There you
Sinner.
go. That's his tactic. He's just gonna drop in the rankings until he's number 900, number 99.
Give
and then
it
he
to me
gets
right away, right away. And then he plays like a rando. In the
yeah,
third
like
round.
Rafa when he dropped all the way,
Yeah.
then he plays Zverev round 1. Maybe he wants
then he
Sinner
took
round
his
1.
path. Then he-
Sinner round 1 on the grass. That's a perfect matchup for him.
Perfect match.
So the game is don't play any slam until the slam he thinks he can win because he has to drop all the points.
No, but seriously, Harun's point.
Slams, all his points are from
But
slams.
Harun's point is the correct point here because he had the most time on court outside of Carlitos because Carlitos plays the couple 5. This is not Norman. He can't afford that.
No.
You can't afford to lose a set to Muller. You can't afford to lose a set to Demonauer and then a random set to Cobolli and having to go to
Random
tiebreak.
set to Cobolli. Cobolli was the best.
Yeah, like you can't afford these sets. You
Yeah.
can't afford these sets. And then
But remember when
And going down to
extension-
Demon and going down
when
to
we
Demon.
talked-
4-1.
and going down to Demon, he was down 4-1 or what was it
Yeah,
before he
yeah,
came back.
yeah.
He can't afford that. And then
No.
he had to, if he closed out this match in 3 sets against Cobolli, he wouldn't have had that fall in the end. He wouldn't have had this injury that we had to
Yeah.
watch in pain in the third set today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's about he has to take care of his food when it comes to him in the first 3-4 rounds.
Remember when Christoph Ligon, when we talked to him, and what did he tell us? He told us that
Yeah,
Roger,
when Roger says he gets
dropping one set, it's gonna affect my chances to
He
win. the
dropped
tournament.
3.
Yeah.
Djokovic dropped 3.
and they
were
ugly
tie
threes.
breaks.
They were
Plus,
ugly threes.
They were ugly threes. They were tie breaks. And like there was.
I thought it wasn't gonna affect him, and
I don't know.
But was this a fitness thing, or was this just he went up against a guy who at the moment does everything better than he does?
Sure, but also if you're going into a match, you know you're 0-5 against the world number 1. You know you're going in hampered. You're at best tired and at worst tired and injured. And you don't even know what's the strategy to beat him.
I don't know what the game plan was, by the way.
Yeah, there is no game plan. He didn't go in with a game plan. He went in, I'm going to play tennis today. That's not the game plan.
Funny enough, I think he could have beat Fritz, for example, if you played him. Like, so he deserves.
He's never lost to Fritz. He's 10-0 against Fritz, so that's not an argument to make. But the point is here about
some love today, guys. But we're gonna get into that.
Before going into Fritz, but like Sinner is untouchable. The story is that Sinner is untouchable right now. Djokovic needs to do a lot. He needs to take care of a lot to get to a slam.
He didn't serve badly, by the way. He served well.
It was decent.
He was above 80% first serve.
Sure, second serve was getting eaten like chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, but 80% of, but he wasn't hitting that many second serves because the first.
Like if you asked Jannik Sinner after this match, do you want a Djokovic second serve or chocolate chip cookie? He would say Djokovic second serve.
It's more enjoyable.
Pain. It was pain o'clock. Man.
It was lots. It was pain o'clock.
It was pain, and you got and guys, it leads me to think of a lot of the what ifs. What ifs. Today for me was the what ifs.
There's no what if today.
It is. What if Dimitrov didn't get injured?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. That's
the story about Sinner being untouchable, 4 straight finals, the quickest ever. We're talking about Djokovic in 25 fighting against Carlitos.
That's the biggest gift God has given Jannik Sinner's career.
Yes, it has.
Because this, like, you remember you said he's going to turn into this absolute villain. That's the beginning of the arc. We're going to see what happens in the final. But that could have been a completely different discussion. He fell to Grigor Dimitrov and he lost this, and this is the Roland Garros final affecting him.
Boris Becker said it's going to last a year.
It could have been complete, like all that vanished, poof, gone.
Gone.
Why? Because of
disappeared into the abyss. all gone.
Fugazi.
Mature. He's extremely mature. He just dumped that RG final like it was nothing.
It
could have been a completely different conversation if Grigor won. But like Rafa says, if.
Also, like what I was thinking about, like, you know, those stories of the people who go and like they have severe accidents and then they see their life flash before their eyes. And they come back and they lead a new life and they become evangelists and stuff like that. I think this is what we saw. Sinner was on the ropes. His Wimbledon tournament was ending. He was about to go. He could see the storylines in Italian media and all over the world. Sinner's losing. And now he's refreshed. He was giggling in that press conference today. If I'm Carlitos and I watch that press conference, I'm scared to death.
I'm not going to get into that yet.
I don't agree with you that he felt his life was flashing in front of his eyes. But
that's a high-level exaggeration by me. But but his tennis life.
I think he still had belief that he was going to come back and win.
He was favored. Like Wimbledon had him 60% winning that match, even though he was down 2 sets to love.
Respect Grigor. Come on, when you're up 2 sets to love, come on, respect the guy.
Now, it's also a biggest what if for Grigor too. It's just the biggest what if. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about this.
Grigor would have been happy to play a Djokovic looking this tired, right?
Or Djokovic would have loved to play a Grigor.
I think Djokovic in general loves to play Grigor.
I think he would have a nice chocolate.
Djokovic wouldn't have eaten anybody probably other than Sinner or Alcaraz. So
yeah, he would have.
He would have. Okay, let's move into the other semifinal. We had a very nice semifinal earlier in the day today, guys. We had Alcaraz versus Fritz. I'm going to go to you, Yusuf. What did you think about that match?
When we came into this day of semi-final day in Wimbledon, we're like, okay, the match of the day is Jannik Sinner versus Novak Djokovic. Alcaraz and Fritz, you know that meme where what's it called? Drowning in the water.
Yeah, that baby drowning.
Yeah, the baby lifting it up and the other body drowning. But this was the match of the day. This was an amazing match. And I want to give Taylor Fritz so much love here because I feel like he played as best as you can play against Carlos Alcaraz on this surface. I know he lost in 4 sets. You guys said 4 sets. I said 3 sets. But Taylor Fritz played amazing. And It came down to like that tiebreak. It was almost going 5, and if it went 5, I don't know what happens.
2 set points, Yusuf.
He had a chance.
2 set points, 6-4, 1 on his serve.
He had a chance, but there's something I told you guys last episode. I told you nobody rises to the occasion like Carlos Alcaraz. No one finds his best level when it matters most. No one is as clutch as Carlitos, and that's what he showed again.
Yeah.
And he is the king right now. 24 straight wins on tour, 20 straight wins in Wimbledon, back to back Wimbledon finals, and he is on course to becoming the greatest grass court player of all time, which I'm predicting. I can't wait till it comes true in 7 years' time. But that's what it's looking like right now. And Carlitos, to me, I think, like Taylor Fritz said it when we were watching the press conference, and Agassi said it during the broadcast, and he's like, he has the touch of Federer, he has the defense of Djokovic, he has the RPMs of Rafa, and his biggest issue is he has so many tools, and he plays with his food because he can. He has so many different things, so many weapons in his arsenal, but when he finds a way to hone in, he's untouchable. Taylor Fritz played the best he could play, and he lost in 4 sets. Carlos Alcaraz going into the final is looking unstoppable.
Harun, Carlitos is scary as hell. I don't know. What did you think today about the match?
Yeah, like I was expecting Fritz to take it to him. I thought Fritz
He did.
Fritz was like high on confidence, even though he knows that Alcaraz is a beast and he knows that Alcaraz is going to play sensational and how many tools Alcaraz has. But Fritz was trying a lot of things. He was serving great. So I have to give him credit there. But Alcaraz is just Alcaraz. I think like his dips are no longer an issue, I guess, right now, especially on grass, because he's able to play how he wants to play. Like, he can do all his tricks much nicer on grass. So, yeah, he's looking great, definitely, going into that final.
But that's a good point, because it makes others think, right? We just heard Taylor Fritz talk about how he doesn't know what's coming. And even if he misses a certain shot that he goes for, and a few shots here and there, it makes the opponent think, what's he gonna do? So when it actually works, then you're in trouble.
I don't know if grass is his favorite surface or if it's his best surface.
It's his best.
Well, I'll tell you.
I told you it's his best. I told everyone it's his best.
That grass
his best.
is maybe my favorite surface to watch Carlitos. Like when I watch him,
I love him on all surfaces equally.
On all surfaces.
I have no discrimination against surfaces.
Hard is my least favorite, but yeah.
Least favorite? Go back and watch US Open 2022.
Well, it's hard also after we're just seeing the amazing final we saw in RG, right? Yeah. But the you get to see all his talent on display and on grass.
Yeah.
And
his superpowers.
The touch,
on
the volley, the volley,
like
the forehands.
Like Fritz. So Fritz is a super solid server and the super solid baseliner, and he's talking about and returner, and he's talking about Carlitos can serve and volley like no one on the tour. Yeah. Like he does amazing serve and volleys, and he can pick up volleys out of nowhere that you have no idea how in the world he did it. 15-30, you think you have an advantage, and he said he'll just serve and volley, and that's it, and he won the point. He doesn't even know it's coming. He doesn't know how he got that backhand volley. Yeah. He doesn't know how to handle it. It's magic. The second point is that Fritz talked about how Alcaraz's serve has improved so much. Yeah. We talk about Sinner's improvements, and they're both improving so much. Both of them have really improved their serve. We talked at the beginning of the year, Alcaraz tweaked his serve technique. So did Sinner. They're both a little bit more fluid now. Alcaraz also tweaked his backhand to have a little bit of a lower backswing. And look at now. They're just more untouchable because they improve on a micro level, on a day level, like at a pace that no one can keep up with, and they're already so far and ahead. So it's hard for anyone to match them right now. And Fritz, 6-4 in that fourth set tiebreak. Carlitos is born for this moment. It doesn't stop amazing me how he's able to rise. Like you mentioned, he's built for it. I love it. I love it. Like I'm almost waiting for a dip because I want to see Carlitos go down because I want to know what he's going to do down if he's break point. I want to see him down love 40. Like what amazing things he's going to do now. I want to see him down double set point.
Cajones.
Let me see.
He has cajones.
He does it sometimes just for the fun of it.
I think he wants to be alive. Yeah. I think he's an adrenaline junkie. Because that's what brings him to life. What in the world is wrong with this guy? Stop it. You're torturing everyone on tour.
I don't know if he's torturing me. I'm enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it. I'm saying on tour. I'm here. Give me more. I want more of this.
Yeah. Yeah, so my thing is, I was thinking, like you want somebody to be challenged. You want somebody to give you how do they face adversity and how do they overcome problems. And I think Alcaraz has shown a lot how he has overcome a lot of problems with Fritz. Fritz was, like, who's on the brink of taking him to 5. So Alcaraz has showed that he is the most durable player. He's the most robust player right now, and I think that he's going in as the favorite. So that's something we're going to talk about later. But yeah, Alcaraz is looking crazy right now.
I think he's a sicko. I think Alcaraz is a sicko. He wanted to go 5 just so he can win another 5-set and to just improve his 5-set record. He's a sicko. He likes this.
I can't wait to see what happens because this man's undefeated in the Grand Slam finals. Is this going to change? Jannik Sinner. Oh my God. But guys, Alcaraz versus Jannik Sinner in the Wimbledon final.
It's the best match. It's the best match.
Please, 6 hours and a half.
Tennis cinema.
6 hours and a half
Pure
now.
cinema. I could inject that into my veins every day for the rest of my life.
Like the fact that we get the next chapter so quickly. Jannik Sinner held his ground. Carlos Alcaraz held his ground. We're getting this in the finals. Smile, your thoughts on this matchup. What's it going to look like?
Oh my God, I don't know what it's going to look like. I just know it's going to be tennis magic. It's the best rivalry in sports right now. There's nothing close to it. There's nothing close to it.
We might be biased. But
No, I'm not biased at all. This is the best rivalry in all of sports. I love it. It's going to be perfect. Jannik Sinner looking untouchable. He's a train. You can't stop him. The boy doesn't dip. He has no clear weaknesses in his game.
You know one thing, sorry to cut you off, but even though he was down 2-0 against Grigor, I think it's one of the runs to the finals with the least games dropped on their way, which means he was dominating all the other matches. It's not fair.
It's not fair at all because he didn't drop a set to anyone else.
Yeah.
No one else. He dropped a set to no one else. Carlitos looks like the most dominant player on the other side as well. And he has everything in the world. And he has the winning record. He hasn't lost to Sinner in God knows how long. And he loves playing Sinner. He loves it because he's a sicko. Because he likes to torture him. He likes it. He likes these predictable type of players.
He's bored. He's bored.
He's bored. And
He's
Sinner
bored.
gives him a chance to show him levels that allows him to play at a level not known to mankind before. We have not seen tennis at either level that they have been able to play.
Everyone's been saying it. Novak said it's one of the best finals ever. Goran said it's the best Roland Garros match ever. Even though he's biased to Djokovic, he did not say anything of his matchups with Rafa. But to me, just the funniest thing is, Sinner's going into this final dominant, right? Like we just said. Carlitos dropped different sets here and there. Struff took him this far. Fonini took him to the brinks. Fritz almost. But you're going into this final, you're like, yeah, that means nothing.
Means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. To me, by the way, just Alcaraz, all he needs to do is just get over this part. Like, he just needs to the next stage.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. It's a clean slate every single time. The previous matches mean nothing when I watch Alcaraz. Yeah. And but you said he's a sicko. Imagine if you're an insane magician like he is, and you feel like nobody's coming close to you with that same level of magic. Would you not be bored and just decide to just go down low 40 every single game so you can go to 5? Would you not do that? And I feel like finally he has somebody to take him to give him a challenge. He's a psychopath. He needs to go on some killing spree so he can feel like, I want some guy to catch me.
From the Jannik Sinner standpoint, going into this match, is the RG final playing a part? A big part, small part, no part? Smile.
I think what I saw today in the press conference, he was giggling. He's giggling at the fact that he's in the Wimbledon final. When the announcer told him you're the only person to make it to 5 Grand Slam finals in a row next to Djokovic, Rafa, Federer, and was it Borg or McEnroe? I can't remember who it was, and he was like, good company, and he was giggling. He could tell us that he couldn't wipe the smirk off his face.
He was also giggling when they asked him about the RG final.
Yeah,
he
talked about that level, and he
ate that entire box of candy, and he's good now.
I think when you're able to make it to a Grand Slam final this quick after such a heartbreaking loss. And when you're able to get to play that Grand Slam final against the person that just gave you heartbreak, there's no way. Jannik Sinner is the next closest sicko after Alcaraz, because he's ruthless. He's ruthless in taking out his opponent. What he did to Djokovic today was dirty. Like, he had no respect for the man. The way he destroyed him today.
No, he has great respect.
Great respect. Great champion. Great.
He's the
And
best at doing that.
absolutely annihilated Djokovic on the court. I believe he's been thinking about Alcaraz for every second of his waking life since he lost that match. I think he's been dreaming about this chance. I think it's healed. The fact that he gets to play him in a final, in a Grand Slam final, the next one right away, and then Wimbledon, and against Alcaraz. Like, if it was against like Djokovic in the final, it'd be like, it's not the same sweetness. Or if it was like next year, it's also not. It's right now, same guy.
You need to knock out the guy.
Let's go right back. Let's run it back right now. I've been replaying that match in my head for the past month, and I wasn't part of it. So what is he doing? So what's he going to be thinking? He's dreaming. He's salivating. He's giggling. He got what he wanted. No, Sinner can't wait. He can't wait to tear the court. He can't.
So it's playing in a positive direction for him.
Not only positive, max positive. This is max positive. This is exactly what he wants as a champion, 100%. He couldn't wipe the smirk off his face. He couldn't wipe it off.
Do you agree, Arno?
To some extent, yes. I think it does play a part in a good way, because finally he gets a chance to, to get an opportunity to get revenge. But I don't think it has a big, I don't think he's thinking about it that much, because I think he's trying to take it as a fresh match. And if by that point, then all of the previous matches before RG would have been the same. He'd been losing. So he goes into that match like it's the first match they play each other. So he goes in fresh. I think, yeah, he's going to probably want to get revenge because it's Alcaraz. But I think he knows that he's going to have to face him at some slam again. So it's not like, I really need him soon so I can get over this feeling. I think he's been expecting it. But yeah, I don't think he's going to be thinking about it that much. He doesn't have a chip on his shoulder going into that match.
I think the best thing is, because, it might play a part when we go back to RG.
Maybe.
But I feel like Wimbledon, it's a completely different stadium. It's a completely different tournament. It's a completely different atmosphere. The only thing is Carlos is on the other side, but everything else, it doesn't, there's no sense of similarity in any way with all the other things that are going on. Which is why I think it plays no part whatsoever. And like you said, that's why it plays in I think it's positive. I think guys like these, they're hungry. They are killers. And he wants it. And
So it plays no part, or it plays a part?
It plays no part in a negative way, not negatively at all. It's positive. I go back to, when it comes to Jannik, I go back to thinking when he was doing an interview in the Australian Open. And in the beginning of the tournament, Alcaraz was talking about how he wants to do the thing of winning the Australian Open, becoming the youngest to ever complete the career slam. And he wants to break Rafa's record. And then in the interview, because Jannik's the defending champion, and they asked him, what do you think of that? And he's like, it came out like I'm like, oh, that's the alpha Jannik inside. That's the alpha Jannik inside. And obviously, what did Jannik do? He won the tournament. He's the king of Australia right now. So I'm it stuck with me. It was just a small thing in the interview. I'm like, but that's the killer instinct that he has inside, and that's the alpha mentality inside Jannik Sinner. And it's gonna
Freudian slip.
Yeah, it wasn't even anything. It was just I
want to destroy him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
when Rafa said I want to destroy him, it was the same exact thing. So Jannik Sinner going into this final, I feel like I'm on the ropes. I know we're going to have to make our picks, right, coming up, but I am on the ropes. I love the matchup that we're going to get. Bloodbath, I think that's something we can put as one of the verbs or whatever is going to be talked about when we talk about this match, what's going to happen. But Jannik Sinner, I think going into this, I have no problem with what happened in RG. Heartbreak is over. Yeah. Let's move on. Let's get ourselves our first Wimbledon Classic.
Yeah, but I want to say this point, though. For the first time since 2008, we get the same matchup from RG and Wimbledon. We had 2006, 7, and 8, Roger and Rafa together, that Fidel matchup. And now we get Sinner-Kraz again.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's for a while it has been, right? Since 2024, they've won all the slams. Yeah. They've won in the past 6 slams. It's Jannik Sinner or Carlos Alcaraz. But it did not feel like it was the Jannik Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz era in a way, because they weren't going up against each other in the biggest matches. Yeah. But we're fully in it now. This is full force. Yeah. This is 100%. The Sinner-Kraz era has officially begun.
It's not begun. It's in the middle of its beautiful peak.
No, we're not even. This is the second one. This is only the second one. We haven't begun.
We're just getting started. I mean, it's the beautiful stage now. Yeah. It's crystallized. It's crystal clear.
Yeah.
They They are stage 2. Yeah, they're stage 2. This is now stage 2 of this amazing
The torch
rivalry.
has been passed officially.
It has been passed. It has been passed, and
Well, a moment of silence, though.
yeah, a moment of silence
for our.
let's have a moment of thought for the. It was a good era. It was a good era, you know, and I was sad.
Like, I'm trying to get hyped for the final. You sent me into a different direction now. Like, Novak, and then you have my respect. When we drop those, when we drop multiple of these on TSH Tennis, it's not good signs.
Yeah, nobody.
When we were dropping it for Rafa, we were dropping it for Roger.
The caption, go check the caption on that post and check the comments. Max hate from a lot of people. A lot of people calling it holy glaze on that puppy.
You wrote the caption. Anyone who asks, I wrote the caption for that one.
I was in my fields. I'm sorry.
No one double checked it, so it's all him. Me and Harun take no responsibility
I'm
for
also
that.
not sorry for anything I said.
I give credit for the holy glaze comment. Holy glaze is nice.
That was from your burner?
No, that's not.
Arun's from his burner. He's scratching my comment.
Maybe it's mine. I can't confirm or deny.
The moment of truth is here, ladies and gentlemen. The best rivalry in sports is coming to life on the biggest stage at the biggest tennis tournament in the world in the middle of summer. Everyone in the world is going to be watching this puppy. We have it. Let's go now. Sinner versus Alcaraz for the Wimbledon trophy. Harun, who in the world is going to lift this puppy?
Very, very, very tough question for me. I'm going to have to back my champion, though. I picked Sinner at the start of the tournament. I'm still backing him. I think Sinner in another instant, amazing classic. Sinner in 5. Sinner in 5. Let's go, Sinner
In 5. I would love to see 5. Yusuf, who's going for the title here?
It's not hard for me to predict here. You know why?
Not?
No, it's not. You know why? Because this man, how many times do I have to say it? Rises to the occasion like nobody else. This man has balls bigger than anyone in the history of mankind when it comes to rising up. No one is as clutch as this man. No one is playing tennis on the level of this man. No one is going to match him on grass courts for the next 10 years. Carlos Alcaraz is going to go back to back to back Wimbledon titles, and he is going to etch his name in the history books. Channel Slam defended in 5 amazing sets, bloodbath, but Carlitos, he's going to rise up and take it home.
Tiebreaker, Ismail.
I love the emotion. I love the case that you just made, and it really hyped me up for a second there. But guess what? I think you just made a case that would work against everyone except the world number 1. The one who's been unstoppable at this tournament, aside from a hiccup in the quarterfinals. A player who knows how to play on the grass, moving better than ever on grass. Absolutely torched the greatest player possibly to ever play grass today, Novak Djokovic. This man is serving incredibly. He's seeing the returns better than anyone I've ever seen. I am going with Jannik Sinner. Revenge is here. He loved that he's going to play Alcaraz. He wants revenge. This is his moment. He's going to rise to the occasion. He knows it's his time. It's time to turn back. It's time revenge for RG. Jannik Sinner in 5. Absolute bloodbath. Super set, final set, super tie break. Jannik Sinner to come out 10-8.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
You're like all the way there.
All the way. I'm all the way there.
Wow.
I'm all the way there.
This is
book
awesome.
it. Book it. Everyone at home, make money. Book it.
The best thing is,
Book again.
this is awesome. This is awesome. I love that you picked Sinner.
I love
Which
that you
means
picked
I'm the only
Alcaraz.
one that's going to be correct.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it.
It's going to be awesome.
Well
It's
done.
going to be awesome.
Well done to both of you. But we all picked 5 sets, which means it's probably not going 5 sets.
No,
I don't know.
Did you pick 5 last time?
I don't know.
No.
That's not the rule. I picked 5 last time. I told you Carlitos in 5, but I
You did pick Carlitos in 5, and you did say bloodbath in an RG.
Yeah, so I'm predicting another bloodbath.
I picked Sinner in 4, right? Last time in RG. I picked Sinner in 4 and was so close to getting it.
I took Sinner in 3.
Yeah,
and it was almost close.
Yeah.
No, I took
almost-
Sinner in 4. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I was
but
wrong.
It was close. It was close.
I was Sinner in 4. Yeah,
was
because the
close.
5-3 when he was gonna win the match, I'm like, my prediction's
just-
coming.
But you guys,
it's coming.
I like you. You guys are not factoring in at all the mileage on Alcaraz's legs.
Mileage.
I took Sinner.
Yeah,
Mileage
What's
on
you guys?
a
It's
22-year-old
guy.
machine.
he's never played this much tennis in his life at this point in the season. He has the most time on court out of everyone,
It
and
doesn't matter though.
I know it doesn't matter until
I'm
it
making your
does.
case. I'm making your
Make the
case.
case.
It
Just
doesn't
go
matter.
back.
It doesn't
That's
matter
all.
until it
Juan Carlos
does.
Ferrero.
It doesn't matter until it does. Like in Barcelona against against Holger. It didn't matter till it did.
No,
Juan
but
Carlos
only
Ferrero
only injury, but not like
always talks
It's
about
n-
how Carlos Alcaraz always comes up when you least expect him to. He always pulls a rabbit out of his hat. That's coming from his coach.
Yeah, because he's a sicko. He loves to taste death. He loves to go love 40
but
down.
he's a horse.
Triple match point, triple championship point down.
he's absolute beast. He's a
He's
horse.
beast, he's a beast. I'm not saying it's a big factor,
Not
but I'm
gonna
saying
win,
watch
though,
it.
not gonna
I'm
win.
saying let's watch it. Let's watch it. If we go to a bloodbath, let's watch it.
It
Well,
wasn't
that's
that
the-
taxing. The match against Fritz wasn't taxing.
But you're saying he's a sicko.
That's disrespect.
You're saying
to
he's
say
a
it to
sicko.
Fritz.
You're
No,
saying
it
he's a
wasn't
sicko.
taxing on both of them. Like both of them could have went the next day 5. Like I feel like I don't feel like it's like not RG. RG's different. And RG, look what he did.
Like you say, it's not taxing, but then like, and because they look like
It's taxing to Novak, who's 38 years old. It's
No,
not
no.
taxing.
Like, even
like
though-
we said this. Go back to 2009. Rafael Nadal playing the epic match against Fernando Verdasco in that 5 set. I'm like, when I was watching, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. Rafa.
I love that you bring that point.
Yeah.
Because I read Rafa's biography, and he said he couldn't walk the next day.
Guess what he
said
did, though?
He
Guess
said
what he
he
did?
said he was going to
What did he
retire.
do?
He said he
What
thought
did
of
he do?
retiring.
What
and
did
then
he do?
Nadal told
What
him,
did he
and
do?
his physio told him, find the courage. You're just going to get adrenaline. You're going to feel it.
What did
no.
he do?
Yeah,
What did he do?
Yeah, okay, he won.
And how many sets?
5.
Okay, he took down Roger Federer, who was the king of
But
Australia
it
at
plays
the
a
time in
role.
5 sets.
It plays a
It
role.
played no role because he won.
Yeah, but okay.
Where's
by
the role? He won in
The next
5.
year against
in 5.
And the next
in
year against
5.
Djokovic when he lost.
That's different. That's a different.
But by the way, he can create energy just by making an amazing shot and
they
then
all-
just
they
going
have
for
those
ear.
nice
Yeah, he's
things
going to
like-
summon the crowd.
He goes for
He's
ear and then energy. ear. go for ear and then
Sinner
just
only brings
more
out the
energy.
ear against Alcaraz, by the way. Sinner doesn't bring.
I hope we see a lot of ear.
Alcaraz brings the
No, Alcaraz brings the ear whenever. Just anything he brings the ear. And
by-
Fonseca too.
but
Your
by
boy
the way,
Fonseca. He always wants the ear.
But-
Give it to me,
Fonseca
give it
always
to me.
wants the ear.
Give
Like,
it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
But by the way, some good signs about Sinner. Sinner started showing some emotion against the Grigor.
Yeah, he did.
He was showing some emotion. I was loving that. But by the way, I changed my pick because I forgot that Sinner needs to go back to his.
Don't change. Come on.
Not changing players. I'm changing my pick to sets. I think I have to pick Sinner in 4.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sinner. In
That way we guarantee to have it in 5. Thank you. You took one for the team.
Sinner in 4 because he needs to have this sprint thing. Although he can go for a marathon, but I think he needs to try to take that out quickly because again, Alcaraz has this finite amount of errors
Also,
that he needs to
once
make. Once
the
he makes
match
them, then
goes
it's just-
over, what?
it's
4
perfect.
hours? What was it?
Yeah, he's Owen forever.
Owen
Yeah,
forever.
Owen forever.
He's over. He's over when it goes over 4.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like what I'm excited about is to see Alcaraz enjoy amazing points, and that's how he gets energy. I don't think that health like fatigue is a concern because
I don't want it to be concerned. I'm just raising a point that it might be
You
like
just
something
want
to watch.
it to be a point for
No,
your
absolutely
pick.
not. Absolutely
You
not.
want it to be a point for your pick.
No, I'm
to
saying
come
it
true.
is. Whether you believe it or not, it is because everyone, all the top athletes know like these matches when you play a lot of 5-set long matches, they take a toll on the body. Whether you like
lose.
it or not.
If you lose.
No, in all cases, Rafa was losing. Rafa was winning. Sorry,
Rafa won. It wasn't. No.
and then he lost to Djokovic.
Who are the
so,
people that takes a
Lost to
toll on?
Djokovic. What, a year?
2010,
After a
2011.
year?
Yeah.
You're bringing up something that happened after a
Yeah,
year?
because there was taxing also before he had played some matches.
The guys
taxing
that go
matches.
5 sets and lose, or Zverev, team, who else? TT Plus. These guys, they go 5, and then if you lose, then it's going to be taxing them. You start to think, oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm thinking about the loss. Winning cures
Are
all.
you as hyped for this match as the RG match, or is this one even more hype?
I'm scared because I'm more hyped.
Oh, which
Because
means
I
it might be
wasn't-
let down.
Yeah, I might be like-
Expectations.
The other one, I didn't think it
No.
was going to be that amazing, and it reached the level that
no, I
might
told-
never.
We're
be,
not going to get that.
we
I don't
might
think
never
we're going to get that.
We might never get that. We might never
Yeah.
ever get that in life.
But here's the thing: is Sinner gonna shy away? Is Sinner not gonna bring his A game?
No,
Okay, is Alcaraz not gonna bring his A game?
you will.
There you go, 5-set beat.
Yeah, like we might never see it again. We might never see that level again, and I'm saying that so that we can get that level again. I'm trying to reverse jinx the situation here, and may God be with us all, everyone. Let's pray for an amazing battle on Sunday where me and Harun come out correct.
Not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Let's see. It's gonna be tough.
It's nice we flipped because I'm on Carlitos' side now.
Yeah. I hate going against Carlitos, but I have a feeling. I have a hunch.
Sinner in 5, Sinner in 4, Alcaraz in 5.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. We'll be right here, right after the final, to recap it all. And you also should check out our latest interview with Coach Christoph Liegen, who had a lot of really cool insights about facing off against the big 3 Roger, Rafa, and Djokovic. And he also talked about what it's like playing these guys in slams. So you're really going to enjoy it. He was also hilarious. So many funny points that he made throughout. You're going to love it. And subscribe so you can get all your tennis content here weekly. And we'll see you right after the final.
Have a good night. Good night. Good night. Very good night.